To the no.
What's going on, guys? It's your boy Christian Perez back at you with another video. So it's super early in the morning. You see what the temperature is. You're probably wondering why I'm wearing these gloves, right? Because it's 29 degrees. Whoever broke Florida, can you please fix Florida? So I'm doing a review in today's video. It's the shaver Showdown. We're gonna check out the Braun Series 9 shaver, and we're gonna put it up against some of the industry standards, the Wall shaver, the Wall 5-star shaver, and the Andis lithium foil shaver. But I'm not doing this in here. So let's just go to the barbershop because I'm not wearing these gloves throughout this whole video looking like a fool. So I'll see you guys at the shop. All right, so that's a lot better. It's not freezing in here. We're back in the barbershop. So we're gonna break down these three shavers for this shaver Showdown. We got the Braun Series 9. We got the, it's a little too loud in here. Ramos, can you turn that down, bro, please? All right, so we're gonna break down the Braun Series 9, the Andis lithium foil shaver, and then the Wall 5-star. But this one really doesn't belong in this conversation, so I'll just throw this one away. It's all good. So we're gonna break down the Braun Series 9, and we're gonna break down the Andis lithium foil shaver. So it's pretty standard, right? It's kind of like the Wall. You guys are seeing it. Everybody has this. This is pretty much the shaver everybody has. If you still have the Wall, I'm sorry. Things are trash. It's like a freaking fuse. Sometimes they work, sometimes they don't. You turn it on, you twist it this way, it loses power. You twist it that way, it loses power. I'm done with those. I've been done with those. After about the 6th one that I had to buy, I was done with the Wall. So enough about the Wall. The Andis, it looks similar to the Wall. Everybody's seen it. It's the industry standard, right? It's got a little button on the side, releases the foil. You got the shaver head here. This is how you disinfect it, clean it, spray some Cool Care, and yeah, that's pretty much it. It's pretty basic. It's got some rubber pieces on the side. I don't really tend to shave like this, so I don't know why it's on the side. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know why it's on the side. Because when I shave, I kind of shave like this, not like this. But hey, to each their own, man. I don't know how people hold the shavers. I hold mine this way. Anyways, the replacement heads, these foils, right? These patch right here, about I think they're like $5, $10 The whole kit that replaces the blades as well is about $20. So that's pretty much it. Pretty standard, pretty simple, pretty basic shaver, right? But this thing is pretty indestructible as well. In reference to warranty, battery life, let's go battery life first. Battery life, it's listed at an hour. I mean, this thing will last me, I don't know, 2-3 days before I have to charge it, because you're not using it all day, every day. It's not like a clipper, right? Reference to warranty, you must keep your receipt, and you have 1 year from the date of purchase. They will just replace it. If anything's broken on it, you send it back, they're just gonna send you a brand new one, which is pretty dope. But after the 1 year, you're on your own. Don't call Andis, don't call me, don't message me about it, because you just gotta go buy another one. It is what it is. After 1 year, you're done. Within the 1 year, they'll replace. So, ease of use, it's pretty easy to use, right? You got an on and off switch. That's about it. You wanna let the foils, they have a little bit of a recoil action here. Typically all foil shavers do. You wanna let the weight of the shaver do the work. If you press or you try and do any extra work, you can create some razor burn or some unnecessary irritation. A lot of people wanna press like you're trying to go through somebody's skull with a shaver. It's just not necessary. Just let the weight of the shaver do the work and you're good. Price on Amazon, they're listed for about $60. I mean, the local barber supply dude here that comes through, you can probably get them for about $45, $50. Okay. Moving on to the monsters, right? So this is the Braun Series 9. The head on it pivots. The build quality is awesome. All this back here is rubber, so it's got a nice grip to it. It's got an on and off switch here. You just hit the button. So you can hold this thing however you want, right? The other one has the grip on the side. It don't matter. It's pretty comfortable to use this thing. It's got the next switch on the top. It's got a wet and a dry setting. So you can shave wet with this, as opposed to that one, you cannot shave wet with this. So, if you were so inclined to want to shave, wet, and you happen to want to try it on the wet setting, then maybe you might want to use some shave gel. I'm just saying, I don't know, there are others out there, but you might want to use this one. I'm just saying, slap, some shave gel on, and it's all good. It's not going to damage it. Battery life. The battery life on the website is listed at 2.5 hours. This one also has a lithium battery. The warranty on this with Braun is it's a 2-year warranty. It also covers the base. The base of it that it sits on, it charges and cleans it. I'll go over that in a second. But in reference to the warranty, it's a 2-year warranty. You must keep the receipt 2 years from the date of purchase. They will fix anything that's wrong with it. They will not replace it. They'll fix it. After the 2 years, which is pretty cool, unlike Andis, you're done, you gotta go buy a new one. This one, they will fix it at your cost, but they will fix it. They will continue to service and fix it for you. So I thought that was pretty cool. Price on this one, I've seen them anywhere from $220 to $300, including the base. The cool thing about the base and the cleaning and the disinfecting of it is, you know, in between haircuts, I always sanitize my Andis shaver. I spray it down with some Cool Care. Take the foil off, spray the blades down with some Cool Care. This one, you can do the same thing, right? The head pops up here, the foil pops off. It's got some buttons on the side. You disinfect it, you're good to go. But the cool thing about this one is the base that it sits in. At the end of the day, you walk away, you put it in on the base, and it has a tank that it submerges into it that cleans it all the way, like thoroughly disinfects it and cleans it. So I thought that was pretty cool. So every day you show up, you got a brand new, fresh shaver, and you can just disinfect it in between clients, which is pretty dope. So ease of use, the Andis is pretty basic, right? The cool thing about this one is, if you look in the center here, in the center of the foils, this thing right here chomps hair. It's ridiculous. It is ridiculous. I'm gonna show you guys in a second. I did half of a ball fade with the Andis. I did the other half using the Series 9. You literally save an entire step, right? So when I told the other barbers in the shop how much this shaver cost, they almost fell over. Ridiculous. That's too much money for a shaver. But if I told you you could save 15 minutes or skip 2 steps or a step off of each haircut you do, would that convince you to do it? If you could put, more clients in your chair and make more money? I know it kind of convinced me, right? So with the Andis, I have to set my guideline, right? I usually set my guideline with my trimmers. Then I have to come back with a detachable blade clipper or the trimmers and knock all the bulk off down to stubble. Then you can come back with the Andis and you're able to bald it out. With this, I literally go in with my half, whether it's an Andis Master or my cordless wall senior. And I set my guideline with the half, and I don't have to use the trimmers to erase anything. I don't have to use a detachable blade clipper to knock all the bulk off, nothing. I literally go straight from a half. I have erased, literally knocked down bulk from a 1. The technique that I've used so far is with a half, and I just erase it. So you literally skip a step because you don't have to set the guideline, then erase or take the bulk off, and then come back and bald. You literally just go straight to balding. The other cool thing about this, it has a little trimmer on the end here. So when you're shaving somebody, you gotta put the Andis shaver down, pick up your trimmers, because you got those little long pesky hairs that won't come off, erase it or knock it down with the trimmer, then come back and shave again. This, you're shaving, you see a hair that won't come off, pick it up, knock it down, back, shave, you're good. All in one motion of foils. Okay, replacement foils for this one. Unlike the other one, the kit is $20 to $25 depending on where you get it from. These are about $58 on Amazon. So the replacement foil, $58, so a little pricier, but again, on the website, the Andis is listed at 0.5 pounds. Series 9 is listed at 0.6. So it's maxes out about 84 dBs. 90. Okay. 90, about the same. Maxes out. This one obviously is aesthetically, it's much nicer looking. I don't know if I'm a fan of the chrome. I'm not really a fan of chrome, but either way, it's nice. It's just, you get what you pay for, right? It's a lot more money. Look how this swivels here. So it contours to the face. It's just dope, or contours to the head. Super dope clipper. As far as everything we went through, this one pretty much takes the cake. The only thing that's lost on is the price, but again, if you don't mind investing in your craft, then it's all gonna make you money, because if you're saving time, you're making money, right? So that's pretty much it. I can't really think of anything else. Went over the battery life, went over everything. And at the end of the day, listen, a review is just an opinion. If you don't agree with my opinion, it doesn't matter what you think. Did I cover everything?
All right, guys, so I'm sure you guys were anxious to see these in action. But before we do, I wanted to show you guys that you also have an LED indicator that shows you the battery life. There's going to be a link in the description if you want to purchase these. And I also forgot to mention that the foil on these are pretty expensive, right? But they're rated at 18 months. 18 months of everyday use. So they should last you quite a long time. So here I'm setting my first guideline, like I told you guys, with the wall. I'm going in with the lever open, which is a half. And this thing can do much more. It could shave. I've knocked down hair with the Braun up to a 1. I haven't tried more than a 1, but up to a 1. But this is what I was talking about, skipping a step. So I set my guideline with my half there. On this other side, I'm going to do the Andis. You see, I start out with my Slimline Pros, where I set my guideline. Then I got to come back with either the trimmer. In this case, I'm using my Austro Octanes with a 5.0 to knock down the bulk to stubble so that I'm able to use the Andis foil shaver. So you skip a whole step. You'll see on the other side where I use the Braun, I literally just, I knocked it down to the half where I set my guideline, you see here, and just straight from the half, it just mows through all that hair. Like I said, I've done up to a 1. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. As always, I appreciate your time, and I will see y'all next week.